Oh, mon ami, here we are with another thrilling, exciting episode of Is It? Shit. With me, Dan and Sean. And today we're back with Kiive.
Back with Kiive. I watched someone else review one of Kiive's plugins the other day.
Yeah.
And they call them Kiive.
Oh.
So we've been getting it wrong this whole time, or they've got it wrong. I'm sticking with Kiive.
Yeah.
Looks like Kiive to me.
Yeah. Kiive. Doesn't work the same.
Doesn't work the same. No.
Sounds like Clive.
Does sound like Clive.
Anyway, so what Kiive/Kiive plugin are we looking at today, Sean?
Today, Dan, we are looking at the Kiive Distinct Pro, and it's a distortion and dynamics plugin.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. So they make this small, cheaper plugin called the Distinct, which I've had a play with that. It's quite a nice little thing. It's just basically like a one knob add distortion to things. This is the Pro version now, which is just bigger, more control. So on the left hand side you've got your distortion, your saturation. You can choose whether it goes to the high or the low, and then on the right you've got your dynamics. You've got your compression, you've got transient control. It's so it's very definitely separated. Left side saturation, distortion, right side dynamics. Some nice metering in the middle.
It does look very cool, actually.
It looks very cool. It looks like a classic old piece of hardware.
It does, yeah.
With some rather modern looking meters in the middle.
Exactly. So what did you use this for?
I tried it out on the usual stuff, stuck it on some drums, stuck it on a mix bus, tried it on all sorts of things. So there's an interesting thing I found with it. I couldn't stop it compressing.
Oh, you mentioned this.
Turn all the compression stuff off.
Yeah.
All the controls to 0. I could still hear it compressing, and the compression gain reduction was still lighting up.
That's weird, isn't it?
It is weird. And I sort of double checked, several times. It was still doing all of that. I put it into Plugin Doctor, and it actually was compressing. So I don't know if that's how it works. That's just what it does. You can add more, but it's always going to do some, or whether that's a fault.
Maybe that gives it sound.
Maybe that does give it a sound.
Yeah. Who knows? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Any other interesting information on the Kiive/Kiive?
I mean, it has the stuff all along the top, like a lot of their stuff, so you can completely control the extra things. So you've got, you can turn the sections off. You can turn the compression section off altogether.
Except it still compresses.
No, when you turn it off, it doesn't.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, but it's weird when everything's set to 0, it's still compressing. Anyway, whatever. You've got a mix control, you've got your in and your out control, you've got your oversampling, all that stuff. So it's very, very full featured along that top bit, and it's kind of clever because it keeps the main controls uncluttered.
It does look good.
Yeah, it does look good. I like it.
Well, I imagine this. Oh, it's Kiive, not Softtube, isn't it? So
it's Kiive, yeah.
How long's the demo?
Demo's 14 days, Dan. That's two full weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yep, no white noise, none of that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
2 full weeks, 14 days. Brilliant. Brilliant. Nice one, Kiive/Kiive.
Yes.
And then once we've used it for 14 days and decided it's amazing and that we'd like to buy it.
Yeah.
How much?
Full price, $99.
Pretty reasonable.
Pretty reasonable. In the sale right now, $59.
Very reasonable.
Very reasonable. I think its big problem is the regular Distinct version.
Yeah.
Is $14.99.
Right.
And in all honesty, I would get that.
Not this full version.
I don't think the extra stuff this does
is worth the extra.
Worth the extra. And I like Kiive stuff generally, but this one I don't sort of get it as much. I'd buy the $14.99, basically just does the distortion bit,
and be happy with that,
and use another compressor. I think that's what I'd do.
Well, that brings us round to the usual question at this point in time, Mr. V.
Yeah.
Oh. Is the Kiive
Distinct Pro
/Kiive Distinct Pro shit?
I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to go with yes. I just think they've done themselves by having the cheaper version do the fun bit, and the compression bit I just didn't get on with it as much.
Well, there we go. That's going to light up in the comments, I should imagine.
Is what it is.
It is.
Check it out. Free demo, 2 weeks. Go and have a play. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, we'd love to hear. We'd love to hear. Before you go and do that, please like the video.
Do that. Subscribe to the channel. That really helps us. We also have an Instagram, which is Studio Life 101.
We've got Patreon and a merch shop and a few links for you to check out just down there. So go and have a click around. Until next time, people.
Adios!